What's up, Team Boosted? Welcome to another video. Today is exciting because, well, not right now because it just sucks. We're putting together some. It's like the IKEA of Harbor Freight. This is a press. We needed to rebuild the GT35. Everything literally came in for the Datsun today. We're gonna be installing these wheels as soon as the Toyo Proxies come in, the R888s. These are 16 by 10, -25 offset. I had these in my old car. They are extremely heavy, but they're gonna look good. We also got the proper banjo bolt kind of combination going here for the turbo, so our car doesn't light on fire. In the meantime, we have everything we need for the Porsche to run. We have the rebuild kit for the turbo. We have the new tile springs that we're gonna put in there, lower the boost pressure a little bit, and Zork tubes coming in the mill soon. And that should be everything that the 911 needs. So both cars should be running on the channel for the very first time. Pretty exciting stuff. This looks ultra fun to install.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
Install, I mean build. I didn't get any sleep last night because I had a coffee way too late, so I can't handle this. You got to do the whole thing. How's it going over there, Devin?
It's going.
So this freaking thing was roasted. The cage was cracked in multiple different spots. The piston seal.
The piston rings are very close to each other. They're not doing much expanding.
We do think it overspun and got hot, burnt itself out. Everything is very burnt. So this one stayed intact, but the other, the thing that actually holds the bearings was just frail and broke apart instantly. We have a complete rebuild kit. All new bearing cage, everything, new piston rings, so you can just see the burning that took place. This thing just got really hot, spun itself out. So now we're gonna make it brand new. We've completely disassembled it. This is just the bearing housing, and we got away without ruining ours. So we're just gonna put all these new shiny parts in and enjoy our new turbo. This piston ring is completely seized and sealed to the turbine shaft itself, and that would definitely cause a leak. Okay, guys, here it is, completely rebuilt. So, you know, if anything else happens to it now, we know that it is a problem with our car, which isn't likely because it has the biggest, meanest pump you could possibly put in it, and it has a check valve, and we run it for 30 seconds after we shut off the car. We know what we're doing. You guys suggest those things. We did that, and this thing still puked, so. And it has the correct restrictor in it, if you were going to suggest to, wherever the hell that is. That's a .030, so very little oil. Making tons of bolt noises, bro.
Sorry, man.
We'll be ready to put that on the car and try it out probably on Monday. We also got these new springs for the tile wastegate that's on it. We'll be doing that Monday as well. For right now, there's one more thing that we have to do with this, and that's build a dump pipe. I'll show them that tube you got there. What diameter is that?
1.5 inch. We located the flange in the garage, so we didn't have to go out and buy that, but we'll just cut this up a little bit and route it down there so it's not blasting all of our important wires.
In the future, when all of this is more permanent, we'll do a prettier dump pipe setup, maybe like come out of somewhere cool or something, but for right now, it just needs to stop melting our wires. Okay, so you've noticed these all these little scraps over here, and Devin's cleaned these ones up. He's going to explain exactly why we do this, and it's the easiest way to make a bend pipe.
Yeah, this is actually the end of one of them, and it works good because it's got a nice flat surface and it starts the pie cut process. So this will go on here just like that, and then we'll weld that on, then we'll weld this one to that, and you'll see it just starts making a turn.
Yeah, and then if you continue to stack them, you can turn this in any direction that you want. You know, you could angle them too, so it can start turning this way. So you could just make a bunch of these and custom make a pipe, and it's going to retain its diameter, which in this case is 1.5. But if you wanted to make a 3-inch, you know, a 3-inch exhaust that had a bend without squishing it and ruining the diameter, this is exactly how you'd maintain that.
It's exactly what we did with this exhaust on here. But we need to do this because directly below we have those wires that we're roasting, and right over to the side that it's going to have to pass through, there's the manifold itself. So we're going to need to come down a little bit, curve around the bottom of the manifold, and then shoot down to the bottom of the car.
And this is an entry-level welder, and we just have basic cutting equipment. Like if you have a TIG welder and you have better cutting, like a bandsaw or something, you can make this look really good, like a Fab Shop. This is the same technique they'd use, but with more precise angles and whatnot. But you can do it with really any equipment. Like this is a $30 cleanup grinder. Like it's
belt sander.
Belt sander. So yeah, just showing you the backyard way of things.
Yeah, it's pretty thick steel, so this welder will work great with it.
Look at all this fabrication skill leveling up going on right now. When are we opening a fab shop?
Oh, dude, as soon as we get a way better welder.
Gonna build some twin turbo kits.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Let me see that. So you can see the pie cut in action. We got basically a perfect whatever the fuck angle that is, and and we've maintained whatever. You know. I said it all earlier. Stick that shit on. Oh, it needs to be longer, so we'll stick it on at the end. Fab skills over 9,000.
This is our sweet little ghetto backyard dump pipe.
You'll see how tight the clearances are, and I think you guys will be satisfied with our abilities.
Yeah, the welds aren't that great, but...
Well, we have a shitty MIG welder, so what do you want from us? Alright, you can see it there. We didn't have much room to work with, but with the right pie cuts, we're able to get it bent, and it dumps at the ground now, instead of on top of all our shit, so...
Yeah, we could tuck that starter wire a little bit, but it had to go right in between this engine mount and that manifold, and
we're gonna see if it sounds any different under boost.
That's helped. Yeah, let's rip this thing.
Sounds better.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better. That sounds great.
So that's about all we're gonna do engine-wise with this thing right now. The next step, you guys saw that the wheels came in, is obviously to chop up the fenders and put the banana fenders on. The R888s come early next week, and then we're gonna get this car wrapped next week too. After that, we're gonna do more with the engine, get it dyno tuned, and start achieving our goals of making it a drag strip. Is this something called a track car? What's it called? Drag car.
Yeah, drag car.
Yeah. I can't fucking think in this thing, it's so loud. Pretty good.
Yeah, we're excited to do the cosmetics.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap this one up. There was a lot of the rebuild on the turbo that we didn't do, which I guess we should have shown because we kind of messed up the first one.
It was pretty much the same process as the first one. We just kind of did this one right.
We did this one correct. So there's a few interesting things happening. The main thing is we have basically everything we need to move forward now with the cosmetics on this and actually getting the Porsche running, you know, running again, just running period, not even running correctly, just running at all, because it's funny that the second we finish it, it breaks down, but we got the tile springs and we rebuilt the turbo, so that should be back on the road. And then next week,
just give me a second, we start on the cosmetics for the Datsun so that we can make it wide, put some sweet tires on it, and then get it wrapped.
Speaking of tires, we went with the Proxy R888s, which seems like what everyone does these days. I had that on my original 280Z, and great tires. Dude.
Do a little bug fucking with this still?
Yeah.
Oh, it stays right there?
Yeah, he like knows where your ears are. And he's like, nyeh. But that's gonna wrap this one up. We have a lot of things to do off camera. Boosted Shade specifically, we're doing a buy two get one, so we gotta spend more of our time doing that promotion. Actually, good time to mention that everything is it's buy two, so you get two of anything, you get something free. That's happening at boostedshades.com. Speaking of that, that's the best way to support us, and we give products away from boostedshades.com every single video. Devin's actually go ahead and pick a winner right now.
All right, this video's winner is E34 Boat.
All right, you get us up at Teamboosted at boostedshades.com or through any of our social media platforms. We'll get back to you and ship you our prize. If you guys are interested to win, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment. You could leave any comment. Sometimes we ask you guys things, basically every video. This video's question, if we had a better welder, we would do, you know, that's my #1 tool that I wish we had. So our question this week is,
if there's one tool in the world that you wish you could have, what would it be?
So yeah, comment your dream tool, and that's there's a lot that comes to mind. It's weird how excited I'm getting over tools, but if you do anything with cars or any projects at all, you realize the value of these things. This whole collection is extremely expensive, and you accumulate them usually over many years. So comment that, and you guys are eligible to win.
As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.